If I was to tell anyone about Face of Kenya, where would I start? I would definitely say that it's an amazing opportunity for youth to not only give back to the community that raised them, but also go ahead and promote Kenya in such a positive light, because we really do need it. You know, just like any other beautiful country, we do have flaws, and the best way to tackle those flaws is through the youth. So it's definitely an amazing initiative that everyone should participate in.
Is everyone happy to be here today? Perfect. So I've got a piece that I wrote about something that I was experiencing, and I hope that you guys take it in and understand what it means to me. So I'll start. I can't speak Swahili.
Aww. But it is.
I can't speak, for now, yes. I can't speak Swahili. Some would say my parents are to blame. They should have encouraged me to learn, or at least yearn to know the dialect in which my people speak. I've often been teased about this by fellow Kenyans, by family members, almost as if I'm less of a Kenyan than they are. Less of a Kenyan. Let that sink in. Less of a Kenyan meaning in order to be Kenyan, despite my dark skin, Kikuyu heritage, small frame, Kenyan eyes, lips, hair. Let me not mention this forehead. It's hidden right now. It is the lack of knowing the Kenyan tongue that has stripped me of my heritage. So what did I choose to do? I chose to accept that I wasn't as Kenyan as everyone else. And it worked out well, until I lost my good car. Ooh, that's some Swahili. You see, in my nuclear family, there are 3 girls who will not carry on the Wainaina name. When we get married, as per tradition, we will give up our grandfather's name to take on that of our husbands. One of the Wainainas is already a McAdams. And so the big question arose in my head: how will my kids know where I come from if the only thing that screams Kenyan about me is my surname? Should I learn Swahili then? Let me learn Kikuyu? Okay, but before that, let's do a quiz. I need everyone's help for this, yeah? Okay, who was the first president of Kenya? Correct. When did Kenya get their independence? Oh, that didn't sound, you lot didn't seem sure. What was that? 1963. What is the population of Kenya? Who? Okay, go on. Okay, it's 46 mil. Close. And of that, what percentage of people are living in poverty? I'll tell you the answer. It's 42%. See, not knowing the language didn't teach me that. Because in fact, speaking a language does not make you a citizen of that land. What makes you Kenyan is what you bring to society. I joined this competition not because I thought I could win, not because I'm a good representation of the diaspora of Kenyan, but simply because I wanted to do something, anything, for the country that raised my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents. Kenya did not raise me, but 2 amazing Kenyans did. Hi, Mum. But 2 amazing Kenyans did. And they instilled Kenyan values in me, which overshadowed anything that I saw on TV. Values that I would not find or be taught in primary, secondary school, or university. And I will pass on these values to my kids. And hey, I'll be honest, my kids might not be fully Kenyan, because who am I to speak on God's plans for me? But if there is half of Ghana in them, they will learn how their black star is a symbol of African emancipation. Hey, if I choose to make them Jamaican, I know, it's okay. It's all right. I will teach them of how their nation was the first of the Caribbean countries to gain independence. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot speak Swahili, but I still have time to learn, and it's all part of my master plan. But let that not be the basis of your judgment of how Kenyan I am. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen.